Hi guys, it's Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, and I'm here for you today to talk about vibration. I got a great question today, so I thought that I would address it in a live video. I think that it's helpful to really have these discussions about vibration and to consider the ways that different things that we experience impact our vibration. So first of all, some of you might be wondering, what the heck is vibration, right? Because sometimes we throw that word out, but not everybody understands what it means. And so vibration really means, in its simplest of terms, how much light you have in your energy field, how much light you have flowing in through your system, how much light you how much positivity, how much good positive energy you have going on. And so the goal here is that we always want to work on raising our vibration. We always want to work toward bringing it up higher. Hi Rick, hi Mom, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys say hi if you are watching. So we always want to work on raising that vibration, right? You hear people say, living a high vibe life, or good vibes only, that kind of stuff. And while I don't feel like good vibes only is at all realistic, I think we all go through our stuff, and we are sometimes not going to have a good vibe, a high vibe day, or a good vibe interaction. I think that there are lessons to be learned here, and things that we need to experience that maybe aren't necessarily connected with higher vibrational things. But overall, our goal is to get our vibrational set point to a higher level. Our goal is to get this to a place where we are less impacted by the negativity around us, okay? So I had somebody ask me today, she was talking about a medication that she was taking, and she said, does this lower my vibration? And I couldn't give her a black and white answer for that. And I think that this is really important, because here's the thing, is that we all are so different, right? We all are very physically different. We all have different body chemistry. We all have different energy fields, and different things are going to impact us differently. For example, some people can just walk into a space that has a lot of negative energy, and they're just not as likely to soak up the energy. And then some people can walk into a space that has a lot of negative energy and feel really down and feel really impacted for the rest of their day. And so we have to really consider what impacts us. And so we have to take a look at that. And so you want to kind of be asking your questions. So what I said back to her is, you really need to ask yourself, how did you feel? How are you feeling now that you are taking that medication? Does that seem to be helping you? Do you seem to be more positive? Do you seem to feel better overall? Because if that's the case, I would say that maybe that's helping to raise her vibration. Maybe it's helping her to feel physically better, or maybe it's helping her to feel mentally better, or whatever it's helping with. But how is it impacting you? But if, on the other hand, she's taking this medication and all of a sudden she's feeling much more negative, or her she's feeling just even her body's feeling heavier, or she's feeling more sluggish, or she's feeling less energetic, whatever it is, however it's impacting her, if it feels like it has more of a negative impact, it probably is lowering her vibration. So you have to really look at that individually. How is it impacting you? Because there are so many different ways that we are impacted by these energies around us. So you can consider things like alcohol. Alcohol overall really is one of those things that tends to lower our vibration. Have you ever noticed the next day after you've been drinking a lot that you maybe feel less positive, that you don't feel as good? But some people are really, really impacted by that, and it really lowers their vibration, and some people aren't as impacted by it. And of course, that's impacted also by how much you had the night before and things like that. So there's all kinds of factors to consider. Or I know for me, if I watch things like the news, or horror movies, or just things that carry a lot of negative energy, that carry a lot of difficult emotional events, I tend to take on all of that in my energy field. And so I find for me, that stuff will significantly lower my vibration. It will make it really hard for me to feel good and feel positive. Whereas other people can watch it just fine, and they really see it as, like for example, horror movies, they see it as fun and enjoyable, and they can kind of laugh about it and not get into their head too much about it, or not find their energy field being too impacted by it. Or, certain music. Some people have said to me, I love to listen to hip hop and stuff like that. And someone once said to me, it's not very high vibrational, Christy. And, I would disagree about that for me, because for me, it gets me all pumped up. It gets me all excited about things. And so I find that I respond really positively to that, whereas somebody else might listen to that and feel like, oh, this doesn't connect for me. This doesn't feel good for me. I don't feel good. And so in that case, I would say that's not going to be the right fit for you. So really my point is, you have to consider your vibrational diet. What are you allowing into your energy field? And you have to start to notice how you're impacted by things, how you're impacted by the medications that you're taking, how you're impacted by the activities that you're doing, how you're impacted by the foods that you're eating, whatever it is, all of these different things that impact our energy field. But how am I impacted by this? Does this help me to feel overall better and more balanced, or does this help me to feel more negative or more down or more uncomfortable in some way? So we really want to honor that, because sometimes these lower vibrational things can feel really fantastic in the moment, and then kind of the aftermath of that, for example, the alcohol, like we talked about earlier, can feel very, very low vibrational. And so sometimes those things I absolutely love cake, right? But for me, I feel really bad after I have cake. That's not a high vibrational food. It's not a good vibrational thing for me to have. And so it's not something that I'm going to have on a regular basis, but it's something that you can have here and there. So considering your vibrational diet and how it is impacting you, whether it's the TV that you watch, whether it's the foods that you eat, any of these things. So I hope that you guys take that into consideration. I hope that you start to pay attention to the spaces that you're in, to the foods that you're eating, to the experiences that you're having, to the people that you're allowing in your life, and start to explore how that's impacting your vibration. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity, you can check me out at discoveryawakening.com. And if this connects for you, or if you think that somebody would benefit from this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share. It always helps me to connect with the people that need to connect with this information. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care.